has happy memories of Stamford Bridge. He scored his first goal for the Reds there. Your commentator is Martin Tyler.
Mark Hughes at the kickoff to help set the game in motion. Chelsea attack the goal to the right. Two terrific victories in their last two games. To beat Arsenal here, Hughes got the goal. Then to win at Aston Villa, Hughes set up the goal for Dennis Wise. It's produced momentum that Chelsea will want to even increase today. Manchester United will keep a wary eye on Gavin Peacock, who just ran the ball out of play then. It was 2 seasons ago when Peacock scored home and away against them and gave Chelsea the honour of being the only club to do a league double over Manchester United since the Premier League was formed in 1992. Johnson giving Karim the kick, straight to Gary Neville. Roy Keane. Cantona, it'll run on for Scholes, the striker in form. Paul Scholes in the 4th minute. A player who might have been expected to be stood down for this fixture, with Cantona coming back, but Scholes has been staking his claim with goals, and there's another one, his 8th of the season. Confusion caused by Cantona. Andy Cole was there as well, but the junior member of that particular trio opens the scoring for Manchester United. Paul Scholes. A blow for Chelsea. Collett. Dropped it over Bruce. Furlong got there. And as Schmeichel came careering out, he was left stranded, but the ball went on past the goal and Manchester United breathed a heavy sigh of relief. Brave work from Furlong. Giggs. Giggs again. Cantona playing and spinning stylishly. Giggs, Chelsea can't get a challenge in. Great possession play from Manchester United. But not so far to any purpose. It could happen though. On from Cantona. Scholes. Well, that will go down as a classic goal. For the time that United kept possession and sucked Chelsea across until there was space available. And it was Scholes who filled that space and found another scoring shot. He scored 2 inside the opening 10 minutes here. So much work went into this goal, but it still needed the taking of the chance. And Scholes again, obliging splendidly. At the moment, Chelsea have 2 in the penalty area there. Problem has been getting goals in regular quantities. Andy Myers has got, by dint of persistence, a good angle for the cross. Furlong! Well, there was some trust there. And it was so close to 1 back for Chelsea as Furlong got in front of Bruce. It was well beyond Schmeichel, but just beyond the post. Hughes has got 2 to his right. Wise one of them, Collett the other, who goes outside the captain. Collett. Furlong! Oh, they were fighting for the right to score then. Furlong and Hughes, and really getting in each other's way. The need is, of course, a desperate one. Hughes, straight to Pallister. Giggs turns away from his opposite number, Dennis Wise. Scholes pulling out to the right. Perceptibly. It's a splendid cross for Cole. All forwards will tell you it's not so much the missing of the chances, it's when you don't get into position to score. And Cole can take encouragement from the fact that he was in the right place. Scholes supplied him superbly, and it stays at 2-0. Hughes gets a free kick. Chelsea work it short. Johnson, who was setting off to get into the penalty area for a more orthodox ball, had to put the brakes on, but he gets it to Hughes! And Schmeichel got enough on the save to stop Mark Hughes finding the back of the Manchester United net. Hit it well, Schmeichel well out, had to reach, but had the reach. For Chelsea starting the second half with a more orthodox back four look to their defending. And Hullet very much in midfield. Keane. Burley quickly down to business. And he's cleared straight to Cantona. Scholes. Oh, against the bar! A whisker away from the hat-trick. And that would have been the end of the game inside the first minute of the second half. So close, Manchester United, to a third, and a third for Scholes. Spencer. Newton. Here's Spencer. Furlong. Hughes! Well, that's what Chelsea wanted. That's what Mark Hughes wanted. 15 minutes to go. United feel the force of their former favourite. Beautiful header down by Furlong. Made the goal for Hughes. There have been signs of this coming. It was just a question of whether Chelsea could find the firepower. They have done. They've been behind for so long. Is there enough time now for them to salvage at least a draw here? Clark. Hughes trying to guide it off towards Spencer. It comes for Andy Myers. Well, he's mishit, but that's worked to Spencer's advantage. And Lady Luck almost smiling on Myers in particular. Spencer benefiting from the miss kick, but Schmeichel saving the shot. The complexion on the match totally different at the moment. Giggs. Forward for Manchester United. All down to Ryan Giggs. The initial run, and then the strength just to get there first when it seemed that Chelsea might bottle him up. The stretch into the scoring shot, and the arms are raised in jubilation and in a certain amount of relief. Chelsea's escape avenue blocked off here by Ryan Giggs. Off goes Scholes, on comes Brian McClair. Owen. Keane made the pass possible from Owen. Cantona. Chelsea labouring here. Cole. McClair is there. They're in for another one. And they're finishing as they started. Manchester United. All right, Chelsea feeling that the game is up at this stage, but still cut aside by the quickness of the passing. And an assist for Andy Cole, and a goal for Brian McClair. Here is Cantona. He's conducted the orchestra at times. Oh. Well, Brian McClair's not complaining, but others on his behalf. And Frank Sinclair gets a red card. And I just wonder whether the referee was influenced by the Manchester United reaction then. McClair got to the ball. And, oh well, he was cut off at the knees, wasn't he? You can't really blame the referee. Sinclair sent off for lashing out at Brian McClair. So it's all fallen apart for Chelsea here. Giggs, Cantona. The audacity of it all. Keane. Pull it the furthest forward. Success for Manchester United at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea and against Mark Hughes, who gave Chelsea hope with a goal to pull it back to 2-1 after a much better second half. Up to that point from the home side, they trailed early in the game to 2 splendid strikes from Paul Scholes. Chelsea 1, Manchester United 4.
There's a lot of talk about Mark Hughes and a lot of talk about Eric Cantona playing his first game in London since January, but yeah. Paul Scholes comes on and, well, doesn't come on, starts the game and scores 2 in 10 minutes.
Well, if you look at his goal scoring record at the minute, it's quite unbelievable. And I suppose the boss has changed the system to accommodate him, really. I mean, how can you leave him out what he's doing so far? And the first 10 minutes he scores 2 goals. But we all know what a great talent he is. I mean, he's a fantastic little player with a great touch and a great finisher. And it was delight to see him get the 2 goals early on.
Do you say anything to Mark Hughes at the final whistle?
Well played. And that's when he said the same. It's great to see him, and I hope him and his family obviously settle well, because he was a fantastic servant for our club, and the supporters knew that today, the way they cheered him off.
When he got up this morning, did it feel a bit odd to be going to play against Manchester United?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a strange feeling, but in the end I just tried to remember how I used to play against them in training. I still used to kick them when I was in training, so I just tried to have that in my mind.
Well, he scored against them. What are your memories of that?
I'm not quite sure what happened with the build-up, but Paul Furlong just knocked it into my path. And thankfully I just concentrated on the ball and didn't look at Peter. I might have scared myself to death if I saw him coming out at me.
At 2-0, and the chance we were missing, typically, because we never really kill teams off. You're saying them at half-time, you know, this could be a silly thing. This could be silly, this game. If you don't get a grip of it and finish them off, you could be left regretting it. And when they scored, when Sparky scored, you think to yourself, oh no. But Ryan scored a great third goal to finish him off, and at the end of the day, you know that coming to Chelsea, you're not going to always get it your own way. So obviously for periods in the second half, we had to defend very well. We had to fight for every scrap. And that is part of winning a game of football too. So at the end of the day, I think I've had a good team performance.